Queens of the Stone Age, the roots of the desert. Think you know heavy rock? Think again. Get ready to dive into the raw, unpredictable, and absolutely bombastic story of Queens of the Stone Age. A band born in the desert, forged in chaos, and led by one of the last true anti-heroes of rock, Joshua. Origins, Caius and the desert. It all starts under the scorching California sun with Caius, a legendary band that played at generator-powered parties in the middle of nowhere. No stage, no frills. Just the heavy, psychedelic sound of the desert shaping young men like Joshua. Low tunings, bass guitar amplifiers, a massive sound was born there. Caius imploded in '95, but from its ashes, created something new. Queens of the Stone Age. The name? Because kings would be too macho. The queens came to dominate. Mutation, the revolving door. Qotsa was never a fixed band. It is a mutant collective, a revolving door of talent with as its axis. Nick Oliveri brought the initial punk chaos. Dave Grohl, the powerhouse on the drums of Songs for the Deaf. Mark Lanigan, the dark and deep voice. The lineup changed, but the essence remained. A living organism, always surprising. Survival, on the edge of life. In 2010, Rock almost lost him. A routine surgery went terribly wrong. He died on the operating table. He survived by the skin of his teeth after doctors used a defibrillator. Months of recovery, darkness, but the experience redefined him. Pain and vulnerability fueled the dark and brilliant rebirth of Like Clockwork 2013. A Second Chance, recorded on record. Sound Apocalypse, Songs for the Deaf. The world is listening to Songs for the Deaf. Not an album, but a force of nature. A conceptual journey through the desert, guided by fictional radio stations and Dave Grohl's monster drums. No One Knows, Go With the Flow, Millionaire, unrelenting anthems. Critical and public success. Qotsa became a giant, proving that heavy rock could be intelligent, brutal, and addictive. Laboratory, Desert Sessions. Want to understand the soul of Qotsa? Get to know the Desert Sessions. Creative laboratory at Rancho de la Luna in Joshua Tree. Musicians from various bands gathered to create without rules in the heat of the moment. Many of Qotsa's ideas were born there, in this cauldron of improvisation under the desert sun. Shadows, Controversies. No great rock story is clean. Oliveri's troubled exit in 2004. Incidents on stage. The dark side exists. It shows the complexity behind the cool attitude, the fine line between passion and control. It's part of the saga. Evolution, from the desert to the dance floor. Label Qotsa? Impossible. It started with the heavy robot rock of the desert, but it evolved. Lullabies to Paralyze brought the dark. Era Vulgaris, the dissonant electronic. Villains, produced by Mark Ronson, embraced the groove, the dance punk. Always changing, always challenging, always with signature. Connections beyond the Queens. Universe goes beyond. The supergroup them Crooked Vultures with Grohl and John Paul Jones, Led Zeppelin. The party-loving Eagles of death metal. The production and collaboration with legend Iggy Pop on Post-Pop Depression. Is an ambassador of rock, bridging generations and styles. Legacy. Queens of the Stone Age. More than a band, an unstoppable force. Born from the desert, shaped by adversity, ever-changing. They don't follow trends, they create their own. Heavy, intelligent, dangerous, and undeniably cool. This is the reign of the Queens, and it's far from over.